What's up, dude?
Another man.
There we go. So do you want to give the stream a little bit of a background on you?
I don't know. Nothing that exciting.
It's nothing at all. Have you ever been on community coaching before?
Yeah. I did the Jaina one, um, Infernal Shrine. So this is about, I think, 2 weeks after that game.
Okay, people are saying now your volume is too low. I can never get it right. Everyone on YouTube always says that people's volumes are too high. Okay, can you try talking again?
Yep.
So that
Better.
seems fine to me when I'm looking at audio levels. Let's just run with it. Okay, so yeah, we've got a mage game. Li-Ming, you're playing against Falstad, Chromie, Medic. Those are the good targets that you can actually blow up. Everything else is pretty much just for chunk damage. Sucks that you're going up against a Sonya. When was this replay, actually? This was last patch?
Well, yeah, it was before the Sonya
Yeah.
rework.
Okay.
So this was the first Hero League game I played with voice. Maybe the second, but
Okay. Well, let's jump right in. Power hungry, obvious choice. All right.
yeah, you can see like in chat, I think this is like the last thing that anybody types. So
Facility online.
What is the talk button? I like this.
yeah,
Tops.
so all 5 of us are in voice.
Wow, that's pretty rare. Basically, the only thing that I have to say before this game starts is, as a Li-Ming with Power Hungry on this map, you do want to be playing on the bottom side because that's where the globe is. You can get globes from the lane for Power Hungry. You can get the globe down here, but of course you need your warrior in order to control that sort of thing. But that's definitely a place that you want to be, because even if you're here or like here and somebody grabs it, you're still going to get the globe. So as long as you're playing on the bottom side, that's pretty much all that matters. You have hit confirm in your Butcher E, and of course the Howling Blast. Those are the two things that you got to look out for. But this is the angle you want to play, so already right out of the gates, this is good. So like here you could have probably landed quite a few, or a little bit of damage with your Q. So you have it, whoops. There we go. Yeah, just right here. This is a free target. It doesn't end up getting you a kill, but still, that's what you want to be looking for. Just following up those free targets with your spells. Yeah, this is good, because then you can actually get it to their backline if they press up like this. Like, this is insane. Ooh. All right. And they're already putting 2 top, so now you can step up, throw as many spells as you can at towers. Wait, they gave up that easy, hey? Jeez. The tap was a little bit interesting. Why did you tap here?
Everybody in comms was like, let's tap, let's tap, let's tap. So
Okay, fair enough. I don't think you needed it there. We'll see if it bites you in the butt. Oof. Okay, what are our spells? Yeah, okay, so we want to start clearing this wave as best we can. Ooh, this is perfect. Throw your spells in here now. Yeah. Ooh. Don't we have vision of that? I'm pretty sure we have vision of them. Oh, you probably just like expected them to walk back. Yeah, this was a pretty big missed opportunity here from you. It's just basically just a mechanical error. You just gotta, instead of assume that they're going to move, just throw your spells right at them. Or what you can do, and this is the nice thing about playing against a Chromie, is wait for her animation, because you see her right now. And as soon as you wait for this, this is all of your spells hitting for free. That's the cool thing about playing against Chromie when you're another mage, is the fact that her spells give you hit confirm on her. A lot of the times when you're playing a long-ranged hero that has poke or that has some sort of engagement potential, you can look for her spells, wait for them to start casting, and then use that as your opportunity to get in. That's good. What happened to the beacon? Oh no. It's disappeared on us. There we go. Is this good? This sucks so bad for them, like... 1 for 1. I don't know why Chromie is here. This seems pretty insane to me.
Yeah, I feel like one of the reasons I picked this replay was because I feel like I messed up on a lot of stuff, positioning and things, and I didn't necessarily get didn't really negatively affect me.
Yeah. So like,
If that makes sense.
watch this. Like, could you imagine if instead of us, like, because you're pushing back right now, and if you walked down here and even like blinked down and used your spells right here, they have no way of getting on you. If you, because you would have been here at this point. This is so free. And we had full vision on this. This is using your vision. Let's look at it one more time. But I think this is a pretty big missed opportunity here. You seem pretty comfortable on this hero.
Yeah, she's my most played.
Even more so than, or like, yeah, more so than the Jaina. So like right here, this is it. This is it. I'm pretty sure this is like a 4-person kill right here. As soon as you get the one, like the damage is just way too strong. If you were walking through, even though they do have vision on you because they have the minions, ETC doesn't even have any mana, so he can't slide you. You would have been here and your spells come out. It kills her, it kills her, it kills her. ETC probably dies via attrition from splash, like, oh.
In there, I probably could have tapped, but
Do you have it? Oh yeah, yeah,
no,
40
that's
seconds
the
up.
tap already.
Yep. Yeah, this was huge. Like this was almost entirely on you. Which is a good thing to note in a replay. Because it looks like you even saw it. Like you started walking down here and then you walked back. It's like you kind of second guessed yourself, or maybe just you weren't comfortable pushing in like that. But that was one of those opportunities where you're definitely allowed to push in.
Choose a talent. Whoa, that was cool.
Are you dominance?
Yeah.
There we go. This is a perfect setup for you. If we can get those spells onto Li-Ming, or I mean onto Medic, that would be the best case here, but I don't know what's happening with him. Too many minions. You can't actually get a lot of damage there.
Yeah, that was tough for a couple of the bigger fights in this.
What the heck? Dang. Okay. They have so much sustain. It's brutal. In situations like this, it's really easy for Chromie to land spells on you and very difficult for you to land spells on anyone. So if anything, just if you're able to, walk this way and start throwing spells from the side. It's always the side angle that you want to have when you're playing Li-Ming, because you can land way more spells onto sensitive targets that way. And, you know, minion waves really mess up Li-Ming's damage, so you have to hit from the side. So like sitting here, it's basically like asking to get hit by the Chromie. Kind of like even here, you could have walked up and been in this position. Just because you know where they are, you see them on the wave. Well, you did a moment ago. What is happening? Wait, this Sonya went war paint and not block when it was bugged. Oh boy.
No, this is before.
Oh, this is before.
This is before
Oh,
Sonya's
her
rework.
changes in general. Okay, I understand. I thought this was just before her hot fix. My bad.
Zerg waves defeated. Resetting pens as per
Okay. There's not too much happening in this game so far, but I'm sure we'll find some stuff we can discuss very soon. Both these teams just grabbing camps, no big deal. The only thing is I don't like, how are these random kills happening? Silver's wild, man. Like, how does this happen? I have to watch this. How does this butcher just get on Morales and kill her? Oh, because she does that. And try. Wait, doesn't he have brand up yet? Okay, my bad. Sorry. Focusing now. Okay, this is a big moment here. Should be 2 kills. This needs to happen faster because I'm pretty sure almost none of your Q hits. You do have everything. Yeah, you fire everything right from there. So you walk just like a little bit too much and she only gets hit by splash and all of your Q misses actually. And Calamity? Yeah, so she takes 400 damage and everything else misses. So that's a bit of a problem there. Because you could have landed every single one of your Qs, and your W could have been right on top of Chromie. And this is just something where, okay, because you see this flank, right? You're with Arthas. You're on the right side, which I love. This is the angle I was saying that you should be taking. This is perfect. Instead of you coming this way, you need to be watching for this Howling Blast. As soon as you see that, you know this is connecting, 100%. You see this, immediately throw your spells out. Immediate throw it right there, and all of your Q lands right on top, and then just walk in and wait just for 100% confirmation of your E. You're in no rush. You can't get anywhere, so you just did it a little bit early, but they should still both die. No way. Okay. So this one was just a execution flaw, that's all. Yeah, right there. Throw your spells. Much more meaningful damage. And then at this point, all you're caring about are resets. So all your auto attacks, like there's one auto attack that should be going. Let's look again. Sorry. Why doesn't this only work half the time? It actually drives me nuts. That's so unfortunate. I really think it was just the initial damage there that was the problem. Okay, how... I swear there's like a billion ways in which you kill this Falstad as well. Okay, so teleport in, one auto attack. It's this freaking minion wave. This should be 100% all your Qs just landing onto this Falstad. but you take too long to use it. Because you do get the auto attacks in. So there's the auto attack. There's another auto that comes in, but your Q needs to happen now. Like even just a moment before. If you walk ahead, like right here is where Q needs to hit. You cast that in time and he dies. You had it as well. And then I'm pretty sure off that you just mash your face on your keyboard and then you can kill Chromie as well. Okay, so that was a big one.
Yeah, I was pretty upset when I hit that time trap.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's not cool. Alright, so now we just basically have to play safe, because they've got level 10s. They've got the global.
Yeah, this is kind of a weird part in the match where I feel like I get away with too much.
Yeah, if we look at this, like, we got Sonya on the bottom side, very easily come up with a flank. We have Falstad, who can gust for positioning. He's on... There he is. He hasn't picked his heroic yet. Not sure why. Yeah, this is all just looking absolutely atrocious. But you just don't die, do you? And you get kills? Oh, okay, I see what you mean. They just straight up don't do any damage to you.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to watch this duel. It seems like you can probably turn this around. That's good. See, like here, you should be looking to auto attack. There's... And then your Q. Okay. You can't really turn it. There we go. There. Perfect. Now she should die too. Wait, this was your fight? You walked away. So immediately off of this, you should just like E and Q on top of Morales right now. To get some more damage rolling up. Get your E on cooldown. You don't even need to use your W. Your W would be kind of troll at this point, but just E and Q on top of her and just keep autoing her. She would probably be down to the B off of an E and Q, maybe even a little lower. And your auto attacks keep going through, You have your ult now. And she dies, like absolutely dies off this. You just gotta believe in yourself. You gotta go for the duel. That's the volatility of Li-Ming. Here we got wave. Yeah, that was definitely your fight for sure. Okay, this is another one of those perfect examples where I think if you're just a little bit more patient, you might be able to get some more off of this Chromie. Okay, because wave's pushed in. If you just like stand here, she feels safe right now because there's only a Nazebo in her vision. I bet you she'll cast a spell from here. No joke. I bet you she will cast a spell right over here. I don't think she walks behind her gate at all. I think she casts a spell and she doesn't see you right now. And all you have to do is just wait. Wait for her to cast, wait for her to get in that animation, then you get a full combo plus ult on her and your E and she dies. I am guaranteeing she would have threw a spell out.
Yeah, and there's another moment where I luck out just because she doesn't time it right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she absolutely dies from that. Okay, it's a hinterlands. I should have seen this coming. Alright, let's have a look. That was a good combo, but So like here you can step up a little bit. Like, see, I feel like stuff like that, this seems so free if we're watching this. Because they have no way of doing damage to you from here. Like, if Chromie casts here, she dies. So we watch. If you are walking up here, even here, I don't think this is unreasonable positioning at this point, do you? I think you're totally allowed to be here. And this gives you free access to Chromie right now. She's actually been positioning so crazy. And if you're here, or even here, look at this. You have everything up. Right there, boom. Everything goes in. And she dies. Off your ult plus that, yeah, she totally dies. Okay, here we go. Wait, what? Chromie didn't die.
No, I got false dead.
Yeah, the replay said Chromie died. I was like, what the heck? Okay, there's your Q. Yep, perfect. See this? I know this is simple, but this is the kind of execution I like to see on Li-Ming. Watch. So, perfect. Everything lands, and then boom. As soon as the stun lands, in goes your Q. Everything is perfect. That's really good, dude. That's really, I know it's like, yeah, you don't get this kill or anything like that. Maybe you do off the Q. Can we get it? Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, that was perfect execution. That's good.
Yeah, and I hadn't gotten a globe in a while, so I was struggling on.
Yeah. That one, you can't really, yeah, Calamity did miss, but that's okay. Can't really blame you for that one, because I think you positioning down here was actually the better call, because imagine if you were up here and prioritizing the globes, who do you hit? ETC only, right? Their backline was down here. I think you were actually in the right by being positioned down here, as much as we would like the globes. But we can always, like, what's it last? 20 seconds, right? Yeah, 20 seconds. Always, you know, keep in mind that's a long time, right? You can sometimes just dip close to the lane and see what you can find in terms of globes. I think this is insane. Not even looking at where they are, I'm pretty sure this is the most insane thing in the world. Yeah. So, where is this? Okay. Do you try to get up top and teleport over the wall? Can you teleport over this wall without the extended range, Illusionist? I think you can. I'd have to find out. Yo, if anybody's in here watching, are we able to check that out? But I'm pretty sure you escaped that way. But no matter what, I'm certain that this is a very, very overambitious play.
I think I was just really greedy for false head to come back.
Okay. You guys can just push out the wave. There's so much. You need the improvement? Okay. Trust me, I've tried. We get in the chat. That sounds like the saddest thing in the world. And now everyone's dying. That one, yeah, I don't think you should have been positioned up that far with no health and no mana like that. I want to show you guys the value of auto attacks right now, okay? Oh boy. Let's look at this. Auto, Q, auto, auto, auto. Stops autoing, stops autoing, stops autoing. Does she not die if he just like doesn't do anything? And only auto attacks? I'm pretty sure. Auto. Yeah, I'm like 90%. Maybe. Okay. Sorry, back at it. You're alive now. So I don't like this for one reason, the fact that they have the talent advantage, but ooh. They're all grouping up. So I'm not sure if maybe you're watching just the fight and don't see the false dad, but you can chunk him out pretty heavy right here. You just toss all your spells at him. Like even right here. But you get really close up to him and your W pretty much does no damage. Get the one kill there. I mean, Sonya should die if we just... Arthas, walk at her! Sorry, that's a little upsetting to see. I mean, there's no reason why Sonya should be able to do stuff like this. Yeah, we're just gonna have to lose this one. Backing was the right call. The bottom point, go to the top portion with the bush and the cable. Yeah, I thought that's where you... Yeah, okay, so you can blink over there. I thought you could.
Yeah, but that definitely wasn't... It's good to know, but that's not what I was trying to do.
No. You're just trying to escape. Down here. This game is a bloodbath. I mean, this is pretty much the only thing you can do.
Yeah, so then they tell me in comms to go top, but I get there too late.
Yeah, you could have gotten top for sure a little bit earlier. But this might even be a okay thing to have happen right now, because if you did go and cap top, then Falstad's back alive for them, and then they get level 16, and then they have a talent advantage when they push in with the Zerg. So honestly, having the Zerg push right now without Falstad being right there, I think is actually okay. You don't interrupt him.
I do, but I think it's real late.
So as a Li-Ming player against an ETC, you need to familiarize yourself very well with the sound of Mosh Pit. As soon as it comes out, you have to wave it. Like right now, there's no reason why it shouldn't be waved. It actually, yeah, it does. It almost goes the entire duration. Like right there. Because you hear it, right? It's very loud. And you could interrupt this and actually, like... That would have been huge, because then your Butcher actually gets away from this fight. From this death. Right there. Nice. Dang. But yeah, so just faster on those interrupts. That's a big one.
Yeah, I think after this I started playing quick cast, and that's helped a lot with that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, like, it's kind of in my brain, and if you think of it the same way, it really helps. As soon as you hear that noise, you just immediately, it's like, you know, being put into a bullpen and somebody shows red, you know? Like, as soon as that noise shows up in your head, you have to just immediately find the cow and use Wave of Force.
Did you get them all? I don't mean any offense. I just want to...
All right. Just got to get 16 now.
I'm pretty sure we fight without it, though. I don't remember.
Really? Oh my gosh. Oh my There's no way this is actually happening on my screen. There's literally no way this just happened. Enemy team caps bruiser camp. I wonder where they're going to go at this point. What is available on the map right now? Let's watch this. This is insane. This is oh my gosh. And she sees that they cap it and she walks into the bush. There is no way I am watching this. This is so stupid. I'm sorry for being toxic, you guys. That is literally the most insane thing I have ever seen in any replay in my entire life. This is one of those things where your team wins this team fight too, right?
I don't know if we win this one.
Okay. So you're too far up here. Just to start out. Okay, but before we even move into this fight, no, this is the most insane thing because of the amount of information we have. We know they're on the camp. We know that they are talent tier up and they're all missing off of the map. It's literally every little bit of information that you can gather on the map points to them killing you if you walk into this bush. Everything. Every bit of information you can read on this map, if you are Lily, points to her dying if she walks in here. Every bit. This, everything points to her dying. Oh my gosh. Okay, moving on. Sorry. But, she debated. I hate chat, dude. Okay, so this is, yeah, even here, you're way too far up. So let's start out the fight. You gotta play further back. Here, this is your spot. You're not allowed really to push past here, because like your warrior's back here. This guy's up here for some. Actually, this is the only smart thing right now. Trying to get 16, but you can't really come past here at this point. So we gotta be cautious of that, and you walk in much too far. Okay. Ooh, this guy is so close to dying. Holy cow. And the Zebo damage is insane. Okay, but even like here, like there's no reason for you to be here. If anything, you got to be down here so you can hit this backside, because these targets you don't care about. The only thing you do care about is waving the mosh. It's good. And now you can push in. Spells here. Yep. Perfect. ER. I think it all just happens too slow. I don't even think if you ER on top of this, it's enough. No. Maybe. Actually, maybe. Let's check this out again. I think actually, if you do, so boom, right there. If you ER right on top of this false stat with an auto attack and then Q right off, I think that he dies. It's just being a little bit sharper on that combination is all. There we go. Got another reset. Just look, throw some more spells. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Now we gotta go bottom. I cannot believe that you guys turned that into a 1 for 2. That's unbelievable. Okay. Moving on. We're in it now, man. Like we're in this game. Not down to keep. We're feeling good. Lily is adventuring. You can't do this. This is another one of those things where information on the map is telling you something and you're not looking at it. Or maybe you don't see it. But if you're ever rotating anywhere like this during the late game and your warrior isn't there, like you don't actually have the vision, just look at the map to see if you can kind of figure out if you're allowed to be somewhere. So this just gets capped, right? You don't know that all three of them are standing on this because that's not the smart thing to do. The smart thing to do is have ETC anchor, Morales back, you know, maybe up here, the safest spot, and then have somebody sit on it. Could you imagine if ETC was right here? Boom, immediately slides you, full Chromie combo, and you die. Oh, but it's still gonna... Oh, Chromie... There you go. That was a good wave. But I'm gonna catch you on one more thing here. You hear that noise? Boom, immediately. It still happened too late. Like, I'm not even joking you. This has to happen with every single Li-Ming player. You have to hear that noise and you have to respond to the noise. The noise is the only information that you care about from ETC. That right there, the first little cowbell hit. Boom, interrupt. Oh, he canceled his auto attack and almost lost the kill. I was terrified. Almost like 99% of the time, animations are much easier to recognize. But when you have such an audible cue like that, you can't ask for anything better. It's like the by fire be purged. Okay, I'm gonna watch this in greater depth. So they have top cap. Our Nazeebo is leaving, so knowing this, you guys should probably play a lot, or not a lot safer, but a little bit safer, because you guys, you know, you're ahead right now. This is my biggest problem. The fact that Nazeebo is going top, you guys give them a free 4v4. Instead, we could just be playing back on the cap, but I can't fault you for this, man. I've been playing Hero League all day, you know, in Master League, and this stuff happens up there too, where people just fight for no reason. I've had to say in voice comms like 15 different times today, hey guys, can we stop fighting? We're literally fighting over nothing. This is one of those cases where we're fighting over nothing. Ooh. Great. And now we clean up. Awesome. You see what you just did on this Chromie? Aside from just blast her, yeah. I want to show you the confidence in your play here. Watch. WQ comes out right now, and the E is already there. E is already there. Boom. This right here is what needed to happen on the false stat up here. The confidence of the execution. That's good. This is great. Even though that was, I'm pretty sure there's no way in space nor time where that Chromie doesn't die. I think it's just the way that you play it, and that's what I want to point to. I remember when we were talking about your Jaina gameplay, a lot of it had to do with just like you weren't dealing damage in moments where you were super allowed to do it, and we talked about that a lot, if I remember correctly. And this, you're showing way more confidence on this hero, which is awesome, first off. but there's still some moments where it's lacking a little bit. The up here on that Falstad, perfect example. I really do think we get that kill if you just get in there, you know?
Yeah, that's nice because that's definitely something I've tried to do.
Awesome, dude. Really good job. Oh, dang. Does he still get it? Yo, this is my boy Blood 3K. Getting in there. Okay, well, this is game.
Yeah, this is it.
Yep. So, for you, I still want more confidence out of your play. Like, even there, just, like, immediately just zapping them up. Like, you know you're getting these kills. How many deaths do you have? 1? Yeah. You're... Okay, you play this hero way better than the Jaina, and I'm not saying that to like hurt your feelings or anything like that. You can tell that you understand like how you're supposed to deal damage on this hero. For the most part, a lot of the times you're positioned correctly in the lane down here. Great positioning. Yeah, we missed some spells in moments like when the Chromie and the Morales were stepped up like that, and you threw your spells and whiffed them. There's a couple times like that can use some improvement, but you know that just comes with playing the hero. It's not like you were looking for it. You threw your spells down here, but they were up here, and it was just a mechanical error. That's fine as long as you understand like what you're trying to accomplish there, and you accomplish it, and you that's all that matters is that you actually look for what you're supposed to look for. And then the other stuff was just the confidence in your execution. But the biggest thing I actually think is going to be a problem if you don't fix it. It's how fast you interrupt this guy. Like, why is this guy moshing right now? Oh, because you're in it. That's why. Did you?
Oh yeah, I definitely walked into it.
Dang it. Okay, but yeah, he moshes a total of like what 4 times this game. He gets 1 full one. He gets 1 for maybe like a second and a half, but that can't happen. It has to be immediately interrupted, and that is something that I do think you're very capable of. It's really easy to do. It's just a simple audio cue, and it's something that you just tell yourself before going into team fights. Okay, I'm against an ETC. He has mosh pit. Look for the mosh, because you're not. It's something that's always weighing on your mind. There's no way any Li-Ming player can say it's not, because you don't use your ult. And if you're not using your ult, there's a conscious block that is stopping you from using your ult. What is that conscious block? It's the fact that ETC has mosh pit. So everything that is happening in team fights always tells you to hold your your ult until mosh pit comes out. So that's what I mean. As soon as you just hear that audio cue, I want you interrupting it.
All right.
But dude, way better. In my opinion. You've improved a lot since last we spoke. So nice freaking job on that one, man. And just a few other spots where you were just positioning a little bit too far up. Like when Lily went in here, you walked like all the way up here. Yeah, you didn't get destroyed for it, but that's kind of what you said when we started this replay, right? You said, hey, you know, sometimes I feel like I wasn't punished as much as I could have been in some situations. And yeah, this was one of them. I really think that they just walk all over you here. Also, yeah, people are mentioning your heroic choice. I don't think it really matters because you were just looking to end.
We're gonna win anyway.
Yeah, I think
I just picked one to pick one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter as long as you know that that's not the hottest heroic, but yeah. Any questions for me? I don't know what this guy's doing.
You should play the MVP screen for chat.
Okay. Here we go.
Blue team wins.
Wait, do you get the 10 up, dudes?
Oh, never mind. I thought it was Lily. Never
Oh
mind.
my gosh, are you trying to do this to me right now, dude?
No, I really did think it was Lily.
I really want to go back and look at that. That was, I think, objectively the most insane play I have ever seen in a Heroes of the Storm game. This guy. Somebody get this guy in our channel, okay? But yeah, did you have any questions for me or anything?
No, I think that's it. Thanks.
All right, well, thanks for submitting, and I'll see you again, I'm sure. All right. Yeah, I super tried to upvote Lily.